What I hear from 3E clients is a lot of good news about the speed of their implementation projects, the speed and performance of the software, particularly the latest release, 2.4, which, as you may know, we made an acute focus on performance improvements. I'm hearing that the overall experience is a good one for clients. They're seeing the value, they're seeing and feeling the benefits that the software, the promise in the product is being realized, is probably the best way to put it. When clients talk to me about their 3E decision, the things I hear are that they feel very good about the decision they've made and the experience they're having, partly because of the software and the feature function and the richness of the software itself, but also because of the services experience. And part of that is the quality of the team and the experience that Elite brings to bear on their project. Part of it is also the process we use and the tools and techniques and the discipline we use to implement the project at the firm site. So to affirm, I think everyone I've spoken with feels better than ever about the 3E decision that they've made, and they feel that their project is gaining momentum, gaining speed, and the experience is actually improving, getting better every day. 3E is so flexible and so powerful. There are many ways to install it, many settings and switches and options. Making sure you do that properly and that you set it up with consistent and compatible settings for the client and what they want is a complex area, and it's one we've focused on a lot now. Our 3E team has had some significant changes and some significant new focus. We've created a global deployment team to specifically address implementation of 3E, making it a very smooth, efficient, good, solid, strong experience for our clients, making sure organizationally we are fully ready and very efficient and optimal at installing 3E. And so we formed a core team, and there's an extended team, and they've identified key deliverables, key improvements, key efficiencies we can introduce into the process. And some of those deliverables are actually rolling out already now, and there are many more to roll out in the second half of this year. And the best news of all is what I hear from clients in live projects is that these things are already making a noticeable difference. Projects are moving more quickly and more streamlined, and it's just an overall better experience. So I think this team is really starting to get some traction. The role of the global deployment team is to look at the entire process, the entire experience that a client has with 3E, and to identify areas for improvement or opportunities for new efficiencies, streamlining, that kind of thing. And that can be anything from software, product improvements or changes, to the processes we use to set up and install and upgrade clients, to training and documentation and packaging of the solution to make it easier to use and easier to install. So nothing's off limits to this team. Their scope is cross-functional across the entire business, and anything they identify where we can improve and make the client experience better and help the client receive the full value of 3E that they signed up for, that's fair game and that's in scope for the global deployment team. Data conversion is a key process in the 3E implementation cycle. It's particularly challenging, I suppose, for 3E because part of what we're doing is actually enhancing and cleansing the data. Part of the magic of 3E is derived from its very sophisticated data model. That's what powers a lot of the sophisticated features and functions that 3E can perform. So in order to enable that, your data has to be in a pretty good condition. So regardless of what system or what platform you're moving from, a key step in the process is enhancing and loading your data into that 3E data model. So what we've done is created new tools and new processes and streamlined the path of bringing your data in so that it can power all those new features and functions. There's a whole lot of steps that we've done. There are more that are going to be rolling out. What I'm hearing from clients is that it's already made a huge difference. One small example actually is that by taking the data conversion process and making it a parallel process rather than sequential, in one example we took what was actually a 4-day process end to end and got it completely run in 4 hours. So I think that's just one example of the improvements we can and already are making in the data conversion area. What it all comes down to is 3E's strength in the market on a technical level in terms of being 64-bit, Unicode, completely natively .NET, and the business benefits that 3E can bring to a variety of firms. And we are seeing and hearing that clients are realizing those benefits. I think it just demonstrates, it validates that 3E is indeed a leapfrog above anything else in the market. And clients are receiving the benefits and the promise of 3E that we've known is there all along. It's now starting to be seen and felt in the market, and I think it's gaining momentum, it's gaining acceptance, and it's going to lead to an even brighter future for 3E down the road.